You get sexually abused. You get sexually abused. You get sexually abused. Everybody gets sexually assaulted. Just want to have a little fun. As y'all probably have heard in the news, in the media, there's been a lot of sexual assault going around, allegedly. There's been a lot of alleged sexual assault going on in the news, and I wanted to kind of weigh in a little bit. The Lord Jamar from DJ Vlad TV, he gave an interesting take that these the way that they're promoting the allegations, the way that they're promoting um, what's happening, it seems like an assault on heterosexual relationships. It seems like an assault on that because they're just showing men to women that men are this great predator of women, and they're not showing both sides of it. They're not showing women who sexually harass men. They're not showing men who sexually harass other men. And and I have to say that there's certainly an interesting take. But for me, how I feel about it is, I just feel like I guess it needs to happen that there needs to be this sort of purging of these guys who misuse their power, misuse their status, misuse their their clout. I feel like it's not such a bad thing, and after what they did to Cosby, I can't say that I feel sorry for them. They gave Cosby hell over allegations. They gave Cosby hell. And what do we have to show for it? Are we better off? Are we better off now because of what they did to Cosby? Are we better? I don't think we're better. I think we're worse. So really, what I'm what I'm trying to figure out is, when is this thing gonna have like an end? All these white men are losing their jobs. I'm trying to figure out what's gonna be the end game. And a lot of this stuff is just weird. It's just sexual weirdness. Like Louis C.K. and I really hated to hear about Louis C.K. You know, getting pulled in, getting dragged in all of this. But Louis C.K. basically had a habit, allegedly, of masturbating in front of women. I mean, who does that? Who 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 just thinks it's a good idea to just pull your dick out and start stroking in front of a bunch of women you don't know? I mean, this is the crazed, lunatic mindset of a lot of these men. So I feel like, hey, I guess I'm not alone in being crazy department, but I could never do anything like that. And another one that kind of fucked me up was Senator Al Franken. Two comedians, I guess. Because he didn't even really do that much. All he did was basically put his fingertips up to a woman wearing a flat jacket who was asleep. And that's acting like this is the worst thing in the world. And they know, everybody knows that it ain't shit. That wasn't shit what he did. But they're making it out to be a huge deal. They're making it out to be a big deal that this guy, oh, he fondled her breast, he groped her, he 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 assaulted her sexually. Like, man, this bitch was asleep. She ain't even wake up. And He ain't even do that much. He can we get some scale here? Can we get somebody to say, hey, you know, there's levels to sexual assault, and this bitch really didn't go through that much. It really wasn't that bad what she went through. She didn't even wake up. I know that she didn't wake up thing sounds kind of bad, but the bitch didn't wake up, and she wasn't being fondled. He just had his fingertips up to the tips. It was a joke. But niggas can't joke. They can't have jokes. That was a joke. Who took the picture? She didn't take the picture. How did she get a copy of the picture? The picture wasn't for her. How did she get a copy of it? I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about these sexual abuse allegations. But it is something interesting to find this whole huge thing that seems to be pervasive throughout so many different platforms. Charlie Rose recently lost his job. Charlie, you know, and I think he was one of the main people, you know, jumping on Cosby. Now he done lost his little job because he wanted to walk around with his little dick out. Because he had a tendency to walk around with his dick out. Now he done lost both of his good jobs. I don't know, man. It's just reckless out here. I think these men with these weird sexual fetishes, man, they gotta be. I don't know what you do with them because it's like they didn't do that much. They didn't rape nobody. They just one dude masturbated. One dude fondled a girl. One dude walked around naked. It's like, bitch, get over it. It's like I want to see these guys, you know, face some type of repercussions, but at the same time, these men gotta work. They gotta go to work, man. It can't be out forever. So just suck it up and let's move on. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong for feeling this way. Maybe I'm wrong for thinking this. I don't know. It's just how I feel about it. It's just most of these women, they didn't get raped. They didn't get touched. They just had a man with it playing with his dick. Got a man with his dick out. That's been most of these allegations. This sexual weirdness. These guys are just weird minded sexually. They want to do. They're into weird shit, and they have weird sexual fantasies of just taking their dick out in public. So I don't know what that is, and I don't know how, and I don't know a reasonable way to punish these guys. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see what it is. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. Well, anyway, guys, that's been today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me some more topics to talk about so I can keep keep going with this channel. If there's anything you want me to talk about, just leave it in the comments section. I will get to it shortly. Have a good day.